I had relations with a pig. That's called porking.
Ugh, that's tasteless.
No, ma'am, that's tasteless adjacent. Previously on Tasteless Adjacent.
She walked up to me
Man, she I wanted to dance.
and put it in my pants.
Wow, that's not the lyric.
Welcome everyone, Tasteless Adjacent movie review of Adventures in Babysitting. I'm J Chowder. We got Bone,
Hey.
Slopdog,
Hello.
and we do have a very, very special guest, fucking Mr. Keith Coogan.
Thank you.
Oh shit! I was like, he hung up.
I can't believe it.
I missed the button.
Well, thanks for having me on because it was such an entertaining show. I'm always, as actors do, Googling myself, and something comes up, the toy soldiers. I'm like, oh yeah, I don't watch anything. Anyone talks about toy soldiers, and immediately I knew it was going to be my kind of review.
Oh, hey there. We had so much fun with our special guest, Keith Coogan, on our Tasteless Adjacent movie review of Adventures in Babysitting that we nearly had a whole extra episode of content. So we're going to give it here to you today. Enjoy. And if you missed that last episode, check it out on Spotify, Apple, Audible, wherever you download your podcasts. I listen to it with my pants off. I recommend you do the same. Now, back to our regularly scheduled program.
28 and a half dog dicks. All right, thank you. Or no, 18 and a half dog dicks. That's great. I'm really missing those half tip dicks. I'm missing them, man. What do I got to do? I wore the red eyeliner, so I looked like an asthmatic. Oh, no, wait. Adventures in Babysitting. What did I do in Adventures in Babysitting? Oh, they dyed our hair. They made our hair red and weird, and it was painful, and I had a skull cap that they did the punch card through with the, punch thing. I had little scabs on my head, and they were just trying to make us look like Chris Columbus's family, like all redheads. And then Anthony Rapp was a blonde, and he had to go red. And we suffered. We had to wear long underwear. It was negative 80 degrees wind chill in Chicago for the Dawson's Garage stuff. Your eyelashes froze on the way from the makeup trailer into the thing. I'm not complaining and bitching and moaning, but I am. We ran across roofs and, climbed. We were really up on the scaffolding or the, chop thingy. There was a scissor lift with like pads under us, but we were still about 40 feet up and no harnesses or chains or anything like that. And at midnight, we would wrap Maya Bruton because the Twilight Zone trial was going on at the time, and there's this thing called the Coogan Act. They're like, okay, we can't violate the Coogan law in front of his own grandson. So it was they had to rap, and so we had a local Sarah that was Canadian, and she has a very thick Canadian accent, and she was game, and she'd do all the lines like, "Look, Thor, God of Thunder, eh?" Very funny. So we would crawl around the city and shoot till dawn, and lots of car dragged around in the tow truck and the station wagon and the Cadillac. And I'm like, we just weeks inside of cars, and they're really hard to shoot car scenes. But it spoiled me because people ask what's the funnest movie, and I'm like, Adventures in Babysitting is not on the list. Don't Tell Mom was fun. Cousins was fun. Cheetah, great, beautiful blast. I was of legal age in Cheetah in Africa to drink. So me and Lucy Dinkins pounded a bottle of Malibu rum. That was fun. So I'm the boy
Drunk
who
with
fly.
some cheetahs. Yeah. I'd say, brother. I'd say. And I'm glad you're still around.
It was a teen event horizon for me. I had a huge crush on Elizabeth Shue. There's no acting. Yeah. I absolutely adored the shit out of her, and heartbroken. And I did ask her out during rehearsal, and can we have dinner in the lobby of the hotel? And think, cool, we go to dinner. And early on, I go, some actors, if they're romantically involved in the script, maybe, behind the scenes, maybe, I don't know if you would be interested. And she just laughs in my face, just like that. I'm not even 17. I turned 17 like 2 weeks into shooting. And I'm 16 and I'm asking a 23-year-old who's had a monkey touch her boob in Link. She's America's sweetheart. And people fight over soccer balls and radios for her on the beach.
Right.
And and
she's
I
like,
just,
come back when you ain't got a dog dick, kid. Beat it.
I loved her. I
You're
adored her.
like,
I knew she was going to say no, and I just wanted to feel it. I wanted to feel what it was like to be rejected by Chris Parker. And then I could take that later. And when she's like, you're just a girl in love with an asshole. And I love that scene. It's shot in one. It's a steady cam shot along the river. All the timing and the choreography and the focus and you can see the breath, on her. It's cold.
Don't say it. Don't say it.
Don't say it. Don't say it. Oh, he said it. He said it. Her mic gets muffled. He's like, oh, he said it. So great. So great.
He's like,
thank you guys. Thank you guys for giving me attention to it. It's a 37-year-old movie, and it was a lot of work, but it was also big. It was supported by the studio, so it was rolling thunder. All the trucks and lights, and Shotmaker was new. We had a Shotmaker, and it was lots of theaters when it came out. A good, real movie for my first one. I was very, very happy, and it set me up. If Chris Columbus hadn't cast the Adventures of Babysitting, I don't think I would have done, Hiding Out and Cousins, Book of Love, Cheetah, Toy Soldiers, Don't Tell Mom. So,
we're going on
means
a
a lot.
Coogan binge. We're fucking watching some Coogan. I'll be like, what's the Coogan, motherfucker? Yeah.
I feel like you deserve like the other half of the last dick now. After all you went through.
Well, watch Tale of Two Corys. I play a molester who molests Corey Haim. Maybe I'll get 5 dog dicks out of that one.
Oh, man. We'll sign you up for it. Oh, brother, dude, it's been awesome, man. Thank you so much for your time. And
so fun. Thank you. There's no filter. I appreciate it because I know no one's going to listen to this, and it's so great. No, I mean nobody important, nobody that matters, nobody in Hollywood.
Hey, we got like 17 views on the last video.
Yeah, man.
Whoa.
I'm not worried that they're Disney attorneys. That's why the freedom to be able to say this. Because this is what I really talk about with my friends. This is what I saw Scott Grimes the other night, and we're talking about toy soldiers, and we're talking the same exact shit we're talking right now. It's freeing to be able to do that. And so I thank you guys. And I'll bag on any of my movies. I'll, absolutely. I'm a clown, and I'm here to entertain you guys.
We'll try and keep on.
Thanks so much.
Yeah, we'll try and keep our viewers low for you, so maybe you'll come back on. And
we blow up, and then you're just like, shit.
All right, if you get more than
that episode.
25 views, I'm out of here, man. That's it.
All right, man. We'll say, if we do it, Babysitter's Dead, we'll hit you up. And if you want to, awesome. And if you would say, you got me once, go fuck your mother. That's the cool.
We'll do it back to back. We'll review Don't Tell Mom, but we'll also review the new Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead.
Oh, I'm so worried about watching that one. Do you give
you
your
haven't seen
approval?
it?
No, do you give your approval?
I'm in it. I fucking better give it my approval. I'm in it. We got 3 original cast cameos. It is shot in the original house.
Oh,
I know. Yeah, they changed the kitchen a little bit.
I shot behind the. I did the making of. Go to my. Me and Pinky have a. Me and my wife have a. Keith and Pinky's Hollywood Tales.
Yes.
Just type in Don't Tell Mom Babysitter's Dead behind the scenes, and you'll see the video. I did 7 minutes on the making of it. It is great. It is better. It is a better movie than our movie. Our director was into like French New Wave, and or the director of the new one was into French New Wave and all these great references. Our director directed Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure and Mighty Ducks and Three Musketeers. So Stephen Herrick is he is a competent hack. I love Stephen Herrick. He's just let's finish this damn thing on time, and also love to move the camera. So yeah, Don't Tell Mom. Big love.
Did Danielle Harris come back?
Yes, Danielle Harris awesome. Came back. Joanna Cassidy came back. Of course, I'm there. I'm the one that causes the mom to go squirrel off and take a retreat or something like that. You'll love the new Kenny. You'll love the new Kenny. They do the dishes. They hit it with a baseball bat this time. Yeah.
I see the trailer and stuff, Keith, but I'm like, I love the original so much where you're like, Oh man, don't fuck my mom in front of me.
And,
Come on.
Yeah,
no, and so does this movie, because this movie makes love to your mom in front of you.
Oh man, I'm gonna like it.
Yeah, you're gonna like it. You're gonna be like, you need to take me fishing and like show me how to fix a tire. Like it'll be your stepdad. You'll really love this movie.
Come on in
Because
here, buddy.
it honors the original.
Suck on this tip.
There's a new.
Oh, I'm so glad you fucked my mom.
Yeah. Let me smell your
Really?
fingers, Dad. Yeah.
Really hoping for a baby syphilis. I mean, sister. Yeah,
Oh,
Don't Know
man.
Mom is amazing. The writer Chuck Hayward, he wrote Dear White People. He wrote WandaVision. He wrote the last season of Ted Lasso. And he said,
Okay.
what's the difference between a white family living in the suburbs and a white cop comes to the door looking for a dead white babysitter in the freezer, and a black family living in the suburbs and a white cop comes to the door looking for a dead white babysitter in the freezer?
Oh, you're extra done. Yeah. You better be really scared. Get rid of that babysitter.
So,
You're fucking very done for.
And the director was doing, I've been watching interviews with the director, and he said, because Kevin Smith went over the rules of what's a reboot, a remake, a sequel, right? This is a remix. It's a remix. So they know there's lines you want to hear, and they know there's things and visuals and there's literally all these camera moves, sound moves there's so many Easter eggs. I keep spotting them every time I see it. But why not give that line to this person, or we'll move that over here. We'll put that in the third act instead. And so if you pay attention, there's so much dialogue that goes by that are Easter eggs and lines from the original. It's just out of context. You don't put it together. It's really cool. It is done during the writer's strike. So the writer handed it in May 1st, final draft. And we shot it between that and when the actor's strike started. There was only a 2-month window to shoot the movie.
Shit.
And the film won the lottery. It's a 1 in 20 chance to win. No, 1 out of 25 films in LA win a lottery and get 20% off tax credit. So they won it. They won the tax credit and it helped them make the movie right at the time. The money came in the night before we were filming. It was amazing.
Is that a BET?
Yeah, it was supposed to be a streamer only. And they finished making the movie and they saw it. And they went, oh, that's theatrical. And they booked 1,000 theaters. I think it ran for 2 weeks in April, and then it came out May to BET Plus. Spent zero money on DNA, no promotion, advertising. It was coming. Nicole Richie just did tons of press on it.
Yeah,
that really helped people kind of be aware that it was there. But there's a lot of people resistance, and just because they remake a movie doesn't mean the original goes away, unless it's just been bastardized by Disney and all the bad words taken out.
Yeah.
And then you go, hey, go buy a copy of Adventures in Babysitting streaming online that has the bad words. Oh wait, you can't.
You can't even buy a copy of it. I watch it on Disney Plus.
You can buy a DVD. You can buy a DVD. How long do DVDs last? What do they say? 20 years, 30 years? Eventually, those layers are going to separate. DVDs will be unplayable. So, in 10 years from now, will we be able to watch the original uncut Adventures in Babysitting? Maybe, maybe not.
Damn it.
Wow.
Sorry to bring you down, guys.
Oh,
No, and Nicole plays the part of your friend the red-haired lady. What's her name?
Oh, she plays Rose Lindsay. I'm right on top of that, Rose.
Yeah, she plays the new Rose, right? Okay. And you
she's
won me
great.
over.
Crushes it.
I was like, I don't know if I can watch this now, but I don't know. You won me over, so I do that. And you and your wife's channel, dude, I follow it because I'd seen a little bit of that, and you and your wife are fucking great together, dude. I love it.
Thanks.
I just see one where you're dancing in Disney or something, and you're just fucking busting moves.
Yeah, the Citadel. It's an outlet shopping because I'm a broke child actor, so I got to shop outlets.
No.
They're playing the jams. I gotta go dance. The radio station there gave me a T-shirt after that Instagram clip.
Do you know you're the Coogan?
No, God no. If you're not Tom Cruise in LA, you're nobody.
I'm
and even
gonna tell
if
this
you're Tom
right now.
Cruise, all the actors in town are everybody, the waiters, the people, the valet. So they're not going to pretend. They're going to pretend like you're nobody because they want to play it cool. So if you're not Tom Cruise, nobody cares, and if you are Tom Cruise, everybody pretends to not care.
How about this right here? Fucking anybody out there, you don't give Coogan his fucking respect. Fucking Jason, I'll knock your fucking dick in the dirt, you fuck. hey, fucking, you fucking respect the Coogan. And hey, what is you and your wife's page, Keith?
Keith and Pinky's Hollywood Tales
On YouTube?
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah.
So check
She's
that
got
out.
a great Instagram. She takes pictures with lots of stars, and
You guys do two questions, right?
Yeah, we do a 2-question interview with stars. What was the first time you were recognized, and what was the weirdest fan encounter you ever had? Some of our answers are fantastic. Yeah, to watch Jamie Kennedy one's great. Rusty Lively, Jason Lively's
The Creeps, yes.
really funny interview. I'll put more up. We have a bunch. I did Marty Kleba, the little person in the Pirates of the Caribbean, the bald guy.
Okay.
Yep.
He's funny as hell. Who else? I do Ginger Lynn. Did one. What's the weirdest, recognized? She's like, well, a pastor at a church was like, you look familiar.
Oh,
wait.
You dirty bird.
She'd just be like, busted.
Yeah. Smell anywhere from his fingers to his elbow. He stinks.
Me, I don't, I'm recognizable, but it's kind of like that face. It's familiar. I don't know. He's that guy. He's the guy that you're watching and you have to, fucking stop the movie and go up IMDb. What the fuck else was he on? And I was on TV since I was 6. So I kind of grew up, my face just morphed and everything like that. And I used to be cagey about it. People would be, oh, you look familiar. And I go, oh, I do some movie and TV. Finally, my wife just goes, just tell them. Don't string them along. Just, tell them what you do. So finally this girl comes up and she goes, oh, you look familiar. And I go, well, I did star in Adventures of Babies. And she goes, no, Keith, I went to Samo High with you. We were in band together. So you never know.
He's like, don't be so full of yourself, motherfucker. And you're like,
5 goes before the fall. So I appreciate that. And as as Rick and Morty said, your boos mean nothing. I've seen your boos mean nothing. I've seen what you applaud for. So I appreciate it. I'm just here trying to be funny, and I appreciate that the movies that are still around, still play. That's great. Thank you for doing Toy Soldiers. We need to do a sequel. So it's time, because the time limit's running up. It's a 35-year time limit. That means we got to be done by...
Well, isn't Toy Soldiers a sequel to Goonies anyway?
We've been over this. Nice try. We've been over this.
Keith, when you
Sean would be like, yeah, that's right. He is. And he's Samwise Gamgee, so fuck you. Do an audition for Goonies and get down to the last round of 10 kids, and there's 2 of everybody, and they're doing mixing and matching. We're at Amblin, and we're around this plexiglass case that's got a model of One-Eyed Willie's pirate ship. And we're like, oh, this would be so cool to get in this movie. And I look around the room and I'm like, who's going out for, I'm going out for Mouth. So I'm like, who's going out? I go, hey, Corey, who are you going out for? And he goes, Mouth. And I went, fuck. He's demonstrative. He's very does voices and Stallone and this. And I'm like, oh, I'm not booking this role.
Would you say, is it ironic that you both went out for Mouth and then you played a child molester in the Corey Feldman movie? Is that weird?
No, he executive that produced it, so he's the one that called me and say, hey, Keith, we had this part for a child molester, and we immediately thought of you.
I'm like, I don't know how I feel about this. Oh, man. Dude, I busted my O-ring on that one. And, Christ.
Yeah,
well, thanks for throwing us the bone, brother.
Yes, thank you. It's been very fun. This is what I've done. This is third. I'm not humble bragging. It's very hard. I'm scheduled. I work Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, tour guide at Sony Studio Tours. And I also audition and then autograph conventions and work when someone throws me a bone. So I love doing the podcast because I love talking about movies. I don't care what. We could talk about Footloose, Flashdance, any of those amazing movies. Let's dance, man.
What do you think of his angry dance? He fucking has to dance that anger out. He's like, never, never, never. Like, yeah, that's fucking great, Kevin Bacon. We just did the Whitewater Summer.
Guys bought tickets. If he was doing pot of berets and shit, they would have been like fag, and they wouldn't have watched it. It had to be aggressive. I'm leaping, and I'm a man, and I've got fists, and I'm a man, and I'm beating the air.
Drink a beer.
Oh, running in place. I'm running in place angrily. Footloose is ridiculous. Dirty Dancing. Wow, I've never seen something. Not only one album of fucking Dirty Dancing music, they released more songs from Dirty Dancing. Fuck you.
Well, I like her better when her nose was big. When she had the face work done, get the fuck out of here. Keep your face, man. Jennifer Grey, like she was in Bueller. I like her better with her regular face.
It's Like You Know. Did you ever see that?
What is it?
It was a series. It was called It's Like You Know. And it was about
the show on TV, yes.
She
played herself,
and she played Jennifer Grey, and they even comment on her nose in the show. It's great, but yeah, she became the nose is the single thing that if you change, it changes your face more than any other feature. So she got her nose bobbed, and it looked great, but it didn't look like how she looked before. And you also have to think she's progeny. She's a nepo baby. Her dad is Joel Grey, Cabaret, etc. He's got the nose too. Why would you do that? Why would you erase, I don't know. Weird. But the standards, man. I know actresses that get notes from producers lose 10 pounds. One time the agent called me, you need to either lose 10 or gain 20. It's the only business that can say, I am casting 4'2" Asians, blondes, or 6'2" football types, must be Caucasian. There's no other business in this country that I can hire by race, sex, height, hair color, eyeball color, and everything like that. Fucking Richard Dreyfuss does not have the same eye color as Will Wheaton in Stand By Me, and that breaks the whole Stephen King universe for me.
The movie changed him. He's a dead kid.
How do you get blue eyes? That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. So I auditioned for Stand By Me. I auditioned for E.T., of course, the aforementioned Goonies, Gremlins. I auditioned for Lucas, Toy Story. No, not Toy Story. Christmas Story.
What part in Lucas did you apply? Maybe you're lucky you didn't get that. I hear some things from Corey Feldman. So I mean, maybe you're lucky you didn't get that part.
Oh, I know. On that side, I wouldn't have been worried about getting Piven. But oh man, I got the full Piven. Oh, it's terrible.
You're like, I can walk now and not shit my pants. It's great. Yeah.
Oh, yes, it's so fun to talk about child molestation. Oh my god. So
you should probably
hear
Whitewater Summer.
Wait. We lost our 7 viewers. They're gone.
They're gone.
Oh, God.
Well, for our 7 viewers, we are on. Just a quick plug. We are now on all major podcast platforms: Apple, Spotify, Audible, Samsung, and all the rest.
Cool.
Be worried, Keith.
Oh no, I love it. You can do this. Reach out to other idiots like me and be like, hey, would you be on our podcast? It's very, raw. It's very blue. Keith Coogan did it, and see who bites. Talk about the Wolfman Scott Nards with Andre Gower and Ryan. See what John Cryer's doing. Hey, John.
We'll gladly, and then if you ever hate it, we'll take it down. We're not here to fuck anybody's career. Hey, Ducky, we're not here to, whatever. So we're just having fun, man, and, we're not, we're just trying to, we're not doing it for clicks.
Listen, I grew up with George Carlin and Bill Cosby records, and I had the Blue Show. There's a Bill Cosby show that we did a 8 o'clock show, then we did a 10 o'clock Blue version, and I'm, single digits listening to the 7 words you could never say on television. It was no big deal. My mom was an usher. My mom plopped me down in the front row of The Exorcist, Clockwork Orange. I was way too young. I mean, we're talking 3 or 4 years old.
I'm way too young.
6 years old. Sure, watch Jaws, front row. Let's go.
That's so awesome.
Yeah, totally awesome.
Nope. Yeah, we're good. And yeah, dude, I grew up watching my buddy recorded off a fucking tape deck off a record, Eddie Murphy Delirious, man. Goonie Goo Goo, motherfucker. And and dude,
so
love
good.
that 2 Life Crew.
Wait, which
Eddie Murphy.
one? There's Raw and there's Delirious. One's the blue suit, one's the red suit, right?
Well, one's maroon. That's Raw.
Oh,
And I think
maroon. Okay.
the real red one is Delirious. And people love Raw more, but I love Delirious more. I think it's because it's the first kind of comedy album I ever heard. And I'm like, it buttered my fucking bread. Fucking ripping off Pete Holmes, but yeah, it's fucking is fucking my favorite. Like, I think comedy album of all time is that one. You know, I grew up with it. Of course, I love fucking Dice Clay and then
Richard Pryor. Yeah.
Kennison.
Kennison was in the Community at the time, and I wound up bumping around and being around. I wound up going up one night with a buddy the same night on the same stage as Kennison, and knew his girlfriend's really weird world, but he was, that was a fucking force of nature. And every once in a while, we need a Nirvana, we need a Art of Noise, we need
here we are.
We need every once in a while. You guys are the Melvins of podcasts, I'll tell you.
Boy.
Here we
Honey
are.
Bucket Bitch. Yes, I love
We're
it.
fucking shaking it up, and no one hears. And
I think we got like 20 followers on Instagram. Pretty excited about that.
Wow, nice.
All right.
We put it up last week though, so pretty
We got one on Spotify. It's my husband.
Right.
but his win is like, put it on, let's fuck while we listen to it. Like, yeah,
People are looking around and they see like hashtag half dog dick. What is this show? I don't understand. Dog dick tip, just the dog dick tip.
Give Keith the other tip of the dog dick. People are like, what the fuck does this mean? What does this mean? What movie is Keith in now? Yeah. Is this the Falcon movie?
Oh God, more coffee. Hold on. And I also just finished American Mother. I'm still plugging. I can't stop. So American Mother,
nice.
this filmmaker had been doing all these like really low budget, no budget stuff, but using American. So American this, American Mother. He like nailed down the titles for all these things. And he had American Mother, and the Ruby, what is her story? She's got like 8 kids and trapped them in the basement, and one escaped, and they had like handcuffs and maggots on. You remember this story?
Yes,
Real
I do.
world.
I do.
Real.
Yeah.
Shit. Okay.
It was horrible. Yeah, that lady was nuts.
The woman in the room who does like cold brew and sits and listens to murder podcasts all night, she knows what's up.
I listened to a lot of Dateline too.
Tonight
I had an
on
episode of Dateline.
So in this movie, it is about her. She's the American Mother, and I play her PR agent.
Oh.
Well, someone's got to get her on Drew Barrymore's show, and I think we can get her on The Talk or The View. Which one's not canceled? And maybe we can do T-shirts like Team this and Team Ruby, and fuck Kevin. He's a porno addict, and we're just gonna get rid of him, and we're gonna throw Kevin under the bus. It is. I solicit as I'm doing my interview in front of the prison. I'm like, oh, there's the famous serial killer cannibal guy. Hey, you use your phone call. Call me. He's like the scum of society. And I finished doing my bit, and the director. I finished. He goes, "That's interesting take." And I go, "I just can't believe you're making a comedy on this material and everything like that." He goes, "You're shitting me, right?" And I go, "What do you mean?" He goes, "You're shitting me, right?" And I go, "You're shitting me." I thought, so we just misunderstood each other. So in the middle of this incredibly depressing, serious drama, Keith Coogan's gonna drop in like a fucking badass, like the guy in the fire festival thing that's like, whose dick do you have to suck to get a case of water around here? I like play that guy basically. It's great. You'll love him.
Fucking Coogan for president 2024, motherfucker.
It's so fun to play. I played meth cooks, rapists, talent agents. Oh wait, that's redundant. I played just easy guys. Yeah, totally. It's like South Park had the Oscar win, Uncle Fucker, and I'm like, I kind of took it personal because I was molested by my uncle. So that is not a cliche. That's actually, boy, Keith just really brought the room down.
or brought it up, depending on what you
Yeah,
like.
exactly. Yeah, I wasn't. Nobody on any set ever touched me. It was family. All right, God damn it.
You got to keep it in house, man. Why buy the cow if you get the milk for free? Come on.
No, I get to the set. My mom was so overprotective. I get to set, and I'm 6, and she goes, "All right, we get to set," and she'll go, "All right, stay away from that guy, and that guy, and that." She knew what was up and who was who. One of them approached me on a set. I could see my mom 50 feet away, but I'm off, on the side or whatever. And he comes up and he goes, "Hey, Keith, how you doing?" And I drew back and swiftly kicked him in the nuts.
Good.
This is an
Good.
ABC television series and stuff. And funny, he didn't go to the producers and say, "Hey, one of your kids is kicking the dog that didn't bark," I guess. And he's dead now. He is dead now. So there were 6 games.
Yeah, shit on his grave, dude. Dude, if some guy tries to touch my kids, I'm gonna murder that motherfucker, dude. He's fucking done. Oh, yeah.
My mom left me alone with one man in the entire show business, and it was Steven Spielberg for the E.T. audition. That was it. She goes, "Sure, you can go in there with him." I was like, "Cool." He directed Jaws. Of course, I'd seen it. I saw it at 6.
Right.
So,
I was scared.
and I'd seen Duel. Like while we were shooting the thing in Hawaii, I'd watched Duel as a movie of the week. And everything. So I knew Spielberg was wearing Amblin, and it's just him and me. And the room is surrounded by video games and cabinets. And there's Pong, and they had Battle Zone. Oh my God, with the laser, So he goes, "You want to play one of the games?" And I go, "I'm playing the tank game, battle tank thing, playing." Just having a blast. And he's like, "All right, you want to, work on the scene?" I'm like, hold on. I'm still playing the game. So apparently, wait, who got Elliot? What's his name?
Fuck. God damn it. And he was also in Street Kings with Dennis Leary.
Yes, exactly.
Suicide Kings. Yeah, I know who you're talking about, but I forget his name.
Exactly. See how much it helped his career to be an ET.
Yeah, fuck you.
Henry
Coogan,
Thomas.
motherfucker.
So, Henry Thomas, there was a great interview with Henry Thomas who says, "Yeah, we got down to the final auditions for for ET, and we get into the room, and there's video games around, and Spielberg said, 'Do you want to play one of the games?' And I said, 'No, let's just work on the scene.' And he goes, 'They were a trap.' Spielberg put them around to see if a kid had the focus and the attention to pull off, a 3-month shoot or something like that. So I did not get it. Then I went and did a Rice Krispies commercial and said, fuck it. I did 100 commercials, McDonald's, Snack Crackle Pop Pops, a lot of cereals, Weekly Spearmint Gum, Shining, Shoe Shine Boy, and the good money's in commercials. A lot more money in commercials than in movies and TV. I made more money.
Still today, you think?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. The contracts are aggressively negotiated by the producers union. So yeah, great deal. The streaming contract's interesting because it's 1/10 of what we used to get paid. And funny, the whole business is moving to streaming. So I guess I'm just no longer going to make what I used to make on residuals. I guess that's a fact.
Cat food for me, yeah.
But here's the irony of it all. The irony of it all is during pandemic, more people were watching 90s TV shows than current shows. So
I
our
watched a lot of
residuals
Friends
were
during the
healthy.
pandemic. Yeah.
Slopdog and I watched like a couple of Queens, and we love it.
I love it. And don't tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead. The drag queens steal the Buick, and we go running off after them. I'm like, hey, what are you queens doing in our car? But that was edited. We did a lot of pre-edits. We pre-edited Prick into Punk when she's like, you little worthless little punk. And you could see it. And that was never a version that existed where we didn't edit because we wanted to get a PG-13 without arguing with the ratings board. So when I say, hey, what are you queens doing in our car? What I said on set was, hey, what are you queers doing in our car?
Oh, okay.
We're back to Brad and Thor's a homo. And it was Don't Tell Mom came out in 91, but you could smell what week of 1990 we shot it.
Like, wow, this Coogan is really against the gays.
For some reason, it was still, fine to do that and treat people as this like plot device or character device or joke, simply just a joke. And we have some diversity in Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead. One black character, Katrina. And we don't even let her finish her dance. Thank you, Katrina. Thank you, Katrina. Oh, shit. So they said we got to rectify that. Let's make a remake with an all-black family. That'll fix it.
Yeah, now, motherfucker, we came around. Yeah.
Yeah,
Dude,
then we'll hire Keith Coogan as the token white guy. That'll be perfect.
They're just words, and if they're using the right way, and I don't know, I think that my wife says that doesn't make sense. But I go, if you don't mean it meanly and you're just fucking around, like there's a difference between meaning it and saying words. Some people say you can't even say the word. To them, I say, go fuck your mother. But I just say you just gotta fucking just.
Oh, the best insult
relax,
in the world is in broadcast news. I don't know if you've seen it, Albert.
No.
I don't.
No, you haven't seen it. Oh, well, then the joke
I'm gonna
is
kill
useless.
myself. Jesus Christ!
Broadcast news is Holly Hunter. Oh God, it's such a great film. So there's a child version of Albert Brooks, and he's got the curly hair, and he's being picked on by bullies, and he's got a bloody mouth, and he's like fighting with him, and the child version of Albert Brooks pushes the bully back, and he goes, "You'll never make more than $22,000 a year." And the bully goes, "Oh, that's pretty good." And I just love the depth, the layers of the joke, the like.
Yeah, we have the car wash. Yeah.
And that is the meanest thing anyone could say to somebody. Is like, there's a lot more mean things than dirty, bad words. I grew up in the 70s where fucking we were invincible. We had no helmets. We drank right out of Jarda-filled hoses. We didn't wear seatbelts. We rode free balling in the back of the pickup truck. We were just couldn't be found. They literally had to play a commercial. It's 10 o'clock. Do you know where your children
Yeah,
are?
lights come on.
And most of the time, the parents were like, "We've got kids. Oh shit, man."
Put the coke
we were
away.
free range, and we have an advantage. My generation here. I'm 54. Don't fuck with us. Don't fuck with Gen Xers. Number one, there's no photographic or video proof or evidence of anything we did when we were children. We
Fuck
got
you,
away
new
with
generation.
murder.
Nope.
There is no red light cams, no CCTVs, nothing. We know how to turn shit on and off. We know how to break into shit. You find us at the edge of the field in the woods, okay, when the sun rises. That's us, and we're scary. When you fuck with a Gen Xer over a parking space and they start saying crazy shit like, "I'm going to find where you live. I'm going to kill your dog," and shit. They're not fucking with you. You stepped on a primordial force of nature. We don't have a sense of humor. You know, they make fun about, "Oh, you're a boomer." We're like, "Oh, what did you say?" We don't have a sense of humor about it.
We're on the second half of life, motherfucker. We don't give a shit anymore.
We also don't give a shit. I'm 1 year away from early pension. I can take pension at 55. I don't care. It's beautiful. Oh, it's great. It's so great. It's literally like fried green tomatoes. I'm older and I have more insurance. Fuck you. I see these. I feel so sorry for the kids coming up today. There's so many more competing. You know, when I was a kid, it was River Phoenix, Christian Slater, the two. Oh, fuck. And there was a bunch of but there was a small group now today. It's like there's 170,000 Screen Actor girls. There's probably 10 in that age range, all with TikToks and influencing and shit. Crazy.
Sorry.
I hope they all have Coogan accounts.
Lost internet for a second, I think. It just slowed down. I lost everybody. So I think the recording's going to have a little bit of a blank spot there. I'll let it.
Yeah. We were talking about pussy. No, sorry.
All right, Keith, what are you saying about rape?
Well.
All right, run it back.
Oh, God. You guys are so funny.
Well, yeah, man. We don't want to keep you, man. Like, this is good. I'll talk all night.
But we gotta go get some dinner and something like that.
Yeah.
Watch our stories. Bad Monkey. We got fucking Time Bandits. Best reboot of a show is Time Bandits. Love it.
Is it good?
It's perfect. The original movie was episodic. You open a portal, you go to a place, you do a thing. You open a portal, you go somewhere else. So it's already keyed in to be episodic.
How many dog dicks you giving it?
Oh, it's 5 dog dicks.
Oh, 5 dog dick. Oh,
5 dog dicks. Wait, another portal. Wait, there's a half a dog dick Stick me out of the portal. Oh my God, it's 5.5 dog dick tips.
Oh my God.
The portal closed. It cut off the dog dick tip. There's a bloody dog tips laying on the ground. This is terrible. I'll glue it onto John Wayne Bobbitt's stump and we'll move on.
Oh shit!
I didn't know you guys had medicinal marijuana in your states, or are you just happy? You're very funny. You guys are you loaded? Are you guys loaded?
No.
Not. I don't load.
Wow. You're like,
the rest
we're
of
all
the
in
night.
recovery. Our whole family is in recovery. Okay, great. Thanks.
Yeah. No, yeah. I
Chowder just wanders off in the desert.
dabble.
Oh, no, I'm kidding.
Yeah, I get Arizona tuned up at the end of the night. And,
oh, yeah. You
I'll
need it
rock
when
a
you're
little, like,
54. That's when you need it. Do you know how hard it was to buy weed in the 90s in LA? Oh, my God. During the weed drought. Oh, my God, Becky. So hard. It was ridiculous. And you walk in with a fucking jewelry case. You're like, oh, okay, I'll take the diamond tip and maybe a little...
Yeah. At the high times, and I was in California.
Some cherries, some saffron. I love.
And like,
I just want
was
some
like,
regular
get the fuck
weed.
out of here! And I was like too excited over it. They're like, relax. And but yeah, it was fucking great. And but yeah, I'll do it.
We don't. There's no smoking in LA. There's no smoking in LA. It's no smoking on private property. Blah blah blah. There's maybe some rooms. I don't know. I haven't been in them. But I did a con in Seattle, the Emerald City Comic Con.
Okay.
And in LA, I mean, if you smell weed, a cop might smell weed too, and you could be fucking totally busted in LA. But in fucking Seattle, oh my God. I don't know if you guys have been or anything, but the entire city, every single block, everyone's smoking. It's everywhere. It's it reeks. It's amazing.
Michigan was like that. Yeah.
Really? Wow.
It was like every corner, every whatever, and yeah. But like again, like I said, like I'll smoke at night and chill and relax at the end of the day. Like I got to work my regular corporate fuck you job, you know. And but like at the end of the day, everything's chill. I'll do a little, but like I can't function on it. Like I'll do it at night. But my brother says I smoke too much. When I was at his house, I was always high, and he's like, "Kid, you're always in my garage."
Or pissing in my backyard.
That's correct as well. I may have locked eyes with your neighbor. I'm not 100% sure, but like poor fucking Bo's got like starting to get like brown spots in his yacht. I'm like, that's not all from the dog, kid. Sorry. So I'm like smoking a joint, pissing in his backyard.
I gotta go. It's hitting on.
All right, brother. Enjoy your night, kid.
Thank you so much, guys. Nobody leaves this place without singing the blues, and the dishes are done.
I'm hard. Thank you, brother.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you. Bye. Have a good night.
Bye. Good night, guys. Thank you so much. That was super fun. Bye.
What are you, some kind of dog dick? Dick.
Nobody leaves this place without singing the blues, and the dishes are done, man.
I'm hard.